Oh shit. Well, I just noticed on... Fuck. Hold on, I had to see something. Okay, so I reset my computer again, I reset my router, and then I did like a test stream for like 7 minutes straight. And it appears like it's okay. I fucking hope. But more importantly, I think during the entire like 5-something minutes I was doing a test stream, I think it's saved. Let's see. Can I use my primary, oh, I'll say primary, my other channel. Look at this channel. Look at the stream. Okay, no, it did not in fact, like, save the last 5 minutes of previews. Only I can see that. Good. I mean, granted, it was literally silence. I just don't want to have that random silence in the middle of the video. Or, like, the beginning of the thing for, like, 5 minutes. As I'm just kind of, like, clicking on things and looking at the menu. I did not say a single goddamn word the whole time. I think I sniffed slightly. I was like... Because that's just kind of how I am when I'm at home. I mean, I'm alone. Okay, that's a lie. I talk to myself a lot when I'm alone. But not when I think there's a hot, sexy mic right in front of me. Anyways, I fucking hope it should be good. I really want to stream today. I'm fucking exhausted from work. And I want to have some fun. And this game is fun. Kind of be a little upsetty spaghetti. If this don't go well. I mean, it's still good. Still looks fine. Whatever, man. We'll fucking see. Yeah, it's like I'm getting fucking 800 to 1,200 megabits a second of internet, but my upload is like 0.12 or 0.05. I'm like, excuse me? That don't seem right. The fuck's I gonna do? I want to kill people with a sword, but I also want to get the new skin for Amog. So we'll do that. I think I was trying to beat tier 2 of this. Yeah, I was trying to beat tier 2 of the desert. Right, but then I remembered the desert's not exactly close range friendly. You know what? Fuck it, Weeball. Mama raised a shitter, not a quitter. I'm gonna die standing on my own 2 goddamn feet. Ooh, silver coin. Right away. Also, apparently this game was initially running on low settings for some reason. So now I'm running on ultra. If it looks the exact goddamn same, that's because it probably does. Maybe a little less jaggy, because the anti-aliasing was off. Wait, no, I did unlock thorns. Wasn't there a challenge I had to do? Fuck it. I don't care. Size. That way it should hopefully increase the size of my toxin, my gas spreading. Actually, let me just double check real quick, make sure all my settings are good. That is, okay, versus the public. Yeah, we're good. Really hope this fucking stays good. Oh, someone messaged me, god damn it, who did? Also, I noticed while I was in the settings menu, there was an option to change like the targeting in this game from smart. There's like smart targeting and target the nearest enemy, which does kind of feel weird. Mostly due to my experience with Vampire Survivors, because targeting the nearest enemy versus targeting random enemies was kind of like a major factor between some weapons. Max HP, Bloody Tome, Lifesteal. I feel like I've size is kind of like contributes to my damage. Collapse someone shoots every 10 seconds. Hell yeah. But this is like fat defense. Oof. I mean, epic size increase? Probably gonna regret it. Oh yeah, I should probably look for shrines and where the chest is. And the chest. Alright, internet's still holding good. Evasion? Why did I start with 1% evasion? I just noticed. Like, by default, I just have 1%. Wait, hold on. I like how, like, I have no other evasion outside of the random 1%. I grab a 15% ring, but it only gives me 14%, like, technically 13% in evasion. I love how the calculation is so fucking weird that even when you have 0 evasion. So about that crucifixion I owe you. Oh yeah, it was me saying that I'll probably get crucified for saying pineapple deserves to be on pizza. But it is a cause worth getting crucified over. Because I looked at the stream from last time, and there's one like, but it's at 50% because someone disliked it, and then it hurt my feelings extremely slightly. Because my monkey brain that appreciates numbers going up did not appreciate the number going down. Or I guess in a way staying, ooh, maybe? I'm gonna get size, that could be good. I do need more max HP. And range. Armor, damage to elites, power up drop chance. A little armor could be good. Oh, actually I started with 17 armor by default. Or 15. But man, oh god, that overtime I worked was fucking fun. From Sunday to Sunday, I put in... Technically goes from 100... yeah, you're right, it did go down. Poison Flask, rare, okay, hell yeah. From Sunday to Sunday, I put in 5 shifts. But obviously, since last Sunday is the next week, I only got the overtime for 1 day. And one of those days was also like an incentive because they needed someone to cover for the weekend. So like, that paycheck better be fat because I actually scheduled my surgery soon. Refresh. Damage, there we go. I scheduled my procedure. It's gonna be like the middle of November. But I'm gonna move back to Florida a week before. But I'll have my laptop, so streaming and video editing should not be an issue. That was a laptop I bought specifically when I started. Ooh, spicy meatball. Ooh, actually. Oh wait, no, crits are chasing. Nah, that's terrible. Owie head. Free chest. I guess I'll upgrade my cheek clapper. Yeah, that worked. Campfire, damage enemies above it, max, and more max HP. Yeah, initially when I started doing travel nursing, I didn't think I'd be bringing my computer with me. So for my first contract, before I got my groove is settled in, I bought a pretty nice gaming laptop. And I did a bunch of hold on. Do I have... Oh, I don't think I have the pictures. No, I might. Hold on. I wonder if I have them. Alright, streaming mode's enabled. Oh shit, but if I disable share mode... This is risky. Maybe after this run, I'll look into it. Basically, I went to a Goodwill and I found a TV stand that fit my laptop and my mouse pad like perfectly. So I used the TV stand as a desk, and I was like streaming out of like a closet in my apartment because I thought it was funny. It was the jankest thing ever. I wish I still could have kept that TV stand, but I didn't have the tools to take it apart, so I just donated it back to the Goodwill. I miss you, TV stand computer desk. Oh, can I get that? Yeah. Oh, I think that actually wasn't it. More damage. Wait, have I got any damage upgrades on my poison? Oh, I'll take that. 173 life already. I'll take that. There we go. I got the sus AMOG. Oh, and I completed 55 quests. Hell yeah. They used the old table you got from an internship a few years ago that was supposed to be thrown away. Dude, shit that gets thrown away but is still in borderline, like, perfectly functional condition is, like, peak. When I was in Vermont, someone was throwing away this small plastic, like, shelf thing that had, like, it was like a little paper fabric, like, thing. I mean, damage. A paper fabric like thing to like hold things with, and I just used that to just store a bunch of random crap. It was like super tiny, so it was like perfectly good condition, sitting right next to a dumpster, and I was like, I'm stealing that. It's mine. Alright, I can't wait to fuck this up. But yeah, it's a pretty good kit. Yeah, turbo socks. It's a pretty good laptop that I still use. More damage. It's pretty much my drawing laptop, or like when I want to watch things on my television. My partner's here. I just like hook it up to HDMI. I mean, that is a free chest. I might be able to get away with killing the bandit if I had a little bit extra movement speed. No, I actually do have decent movement speed. A year older and a lot grumpier. That's a fucking quote. Well, a happy year older and a lot grumpier. Hope you did you die? Did the potato salad kill you? Speaking of which, oh my god. There's a technique that they do teach. I don't think I ever got taught this, but it's my understanding that they do teach this. Where if someone's in enough distress, one thing you can do is say something so outlandishly stupid that it kind of like re-grounds them in reality. And I was, so for patients who can't usually like turn themselves up and around in hospitals, ideally we want to like have them rotated and relieve pressure off their backside to prevent pressure sores. Give me damage, please. Fine. To prevent pressure injuries. In this hospital, we have 2 nurses every 2 hours go do that, as opposed to it being pretty much the sole responsibility of the primary nurse. And I was assisting. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh no. Ugh. I fucked that up. I guess silver gain. There was this. Oh, all right. Okay, we're gaming. We fucking won this shit now. I fuck it up, but we saved it. Oh, so you got to have a lot of it? Good. We take those potato salad W's. Anyway, there was one patient who's like really confused, just wants to leave, and then when you like try and stop them and they don't listen to any kind of reason, like, hey, you're in the hospital, no orientation, they get really aggressive. Lifesteal. Actually, I probably didn't need to do that because I have the gas. More HP, more damage. Oh. So the sitter, we go there, like, turn the patient while the sitter's trying to, like, you know, keep them in bed, and they're, like, swinging and punching at things. The patient looks at us like fresh new faces. They're like, okay, cool, they can help me, maybe. They were like, you gotta help me. This crazy bitch is trying to kill me. I look him up and down, and I say, you don't look dead. And then, like, this patient went from like never shutting up and trying to constantly get out of bed to just staring at me, stunned. And we turned the patient left, and it was like not an issue for at least a little bit. It was so fucking funny. They did not. No one in that room expected me to say that. So even the nurses were just like looking at me like, "What the fuck did you just say?" But it worked. I was able to do my job. There we go. Just fart on his face. There we go. More damage to the chest, hell yeah. I have like just enough movement speed that this is really working out. But yeah, there was another issue I had to deal with today that made me feel really happy with myself. Like every now and then, you figure out an issue that just makes you feel good. I had a patient who was... I never want to say it, like directly say, okay, they were over-exaggerating, being a little diva. But, because, you know, I always try and treat everything as sincerely as I can. But this is definitely a case where a patient was complaining about pain, like, 24/7. It was always, like, the worst pain they've ever experienced. But none of the assessments would really corroborate that they were experiencing this degree of pain. So, like, they would sit there, they would have, like, kind of like a pretty, like, numb face, just going, like, ooh, ow, ooch, ow, oh. And, like, kind of like, it was, like, mostly just groaning, and that was it. But things like never having a consistent report, and, like, just being hypersensitive all over their body to literally anything. Sounds like me a few days ago. I mean, you did just have a procedure. This was like something that the patient... This was like pretty much just like the baseline from what I was able to get from like family stuff. And I noticed that, you know, you go into the room, you know, do a few things for the patient, you leave, and they're kind of like quiet for a little bit. Even if you don't really... Oh, before you got the procedure. I mean, that's even more fair. Oh, wait, it's shit. I didn't pay attention. Oh, fuck. Well, I guess we're not doing this. I was too busy storytelling. We'll be fine. Maybe, I mean, I have the gas mask, so I could probably kill the boss before it gets too bad. Come on. I believe in us. Oh, wait, no, with the ghosts, it might even be even better if I just kind of sit close by and just shit gas everywhere. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There we go, damage. Thank fuck. Okay, I did get 1 damage upgrade. Alright, unit. Poison, please. Poison! Ah! Can I go here to not take fall damage? Okay, cool. Grab border. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Damn it. So close, though. So close. If I had survived just a little bit longer. Anyways, so... One second. Taking a drink. I noticed, like, you would do kind of anything, like, pay attention to the patient, and they would just quiet down. Like, if they were in pain, their facial, like all of their bodily, like, appearances would be consistent. But the moment you go in there, do a few things, like reposition them, try and help them feel a bit more comfortable, maybe even give them some pain medications, they would quiet down. Like, they basically just fall asleep for like an hour. Like, just as relaxed as you could imagine anyone being. And I'm just thinking, like, you know, confused patients can be hard to predict. That's kind of the thing that made me not go to some certain conclusions. But then on the second day I had this patient, let's unlock him. Let's see how he do. No one knows where he got the shades. One asks. I mean, he obviously stole them. Bro, have you seen monkeys? They are absolute kleptomaniacs sometimes. So, on the second day, as I was giving the patients their morning medications, they were asking a lot of, like, very specific questions. And, like, sounding a little extra nervous about, like, every small thing. Like, I was... like, they were saying how they felt super, super nauseous. We're about to throw up. And we're, like, burping a lot. And I'm thinking... wait a second. They probably just had, like that's almost certainly acid reflux. Blood magic? Banana ring. Like, I'm almost certain that's acid reflux, because obviously they never ended up vomiting, and like 20 minutes later they never made the complaints about anything like that again. So I was wondering, I think they're just extremely anxious, like at baseline, and especially like being in the hospital. So I asked the doctor, like, hey, can we just get some like basic anxiety medications? And I, you know, we could try to give it to the patient. And he was like, I bet. He orders it. And rest of the day, no, I won't say rest of the day, but like, from when I gave it to them, they were totally fine. Like, no complaints, just chilling. It also helped that, like, near the end of kind of when the anxiety medication was wearing off, the family also came by. So like, even though they've been complaining about 10 out of 10 pain the entire time, hadn't given them pain medications in a little bit, they were just sitting there, happy as can be, eating a Big Mac, 'cause the family brought it for them, and I was like, all right, I think they're just really anxious. And I get it. Because, like, when you're super anxious, it heightens a lot of sensitivity to pretty much anything. Does he have like a longer jump? I feel like he does. Oh yeah, he definitely does. Holy shit, he can. He's a bunny hopping machine. All right. Like I've dealt with that so often. Some days when I'm taking care of patients, they're like so fucking like upsetty spaghetti in the morning, constantly calling and complaining about so many other like various issues, like pain, itching, discomfort, things like this. And then when at the start of the day I go in, I get evasion, so I'm getting max HP per level. Maybe that'll compound nicer than just getting more max HP. So the thing with the pain scale is it's purely subjective. I would hope they explain this to you, which in fairness, even I don't sometimes, because a lot of people are just so used to people just like being alert and oriented and you know, knowing ahead of time what it means, because they've like probably been in the hospital for a while. But basically, 0 is 0 to 10, 0 being you have absolutely no pain, whereas 10 is the worst pain you have ever experienced or you could possibly imagine. We do have other pain scales that we go by that's like purely nursing driven, like assessing the body. Oh yeah, I mean, I'll be totally real. I do that sometimes too, just because like when you're running at a mile a minute, that's all you have time to say. But yeah, no, it's purely subjective. It's not like an objective pain scale. It is like, if it's 10 out of 10, like you could not tolerate this pain a second longer, kind of deal. Which is kind of where some debate from nurses can go by between whether someone's like, say, drug seeking or whatever, when you like, you know, you'll have a patient, they'll say, what's your pain from 0 to 10? And if you don't, you know, I mean, sometimes they'll still say the same thing, whether you stipulate 10's the worst pain you ever experienced in your life, or you could possibly imagine. They will still say 10 out of 10, but then there's also like a physical component where if the worst pain you ever experienced in your life, if you slam your fucking hand in a car door, that might not be the worst pain you ever experienced, but you're sure as fuck gonna be recoiling for a while. You know, being like, ugh, fuck, my hand in a door, kind of that shit. Like, I've literally had patients who will wake up, say they're pain, like I'm like, hey, you know, I need pain medication. Like, okay, what's your pain on a scale of 0 to 10? You know, I'll go the whole cycle: 0, no pain, 10, max pain. And they're like, it's a 10 out of 10. Like, exactly how I said it, where they would say it as like calmly as possible. You look at their body, they're like arms to their side, fully relaxed, not tensed up at all. They look pleased with themselves, if anything. You give them pain medications, they go right back to sleep like 20 minutes later before the medication's fully kicked in. And I'm just sitting here thinking, I don't know about you. I sometimes have moderate pain from my back when trying to sleep. Even moderate pain or like a headache stops me from sleeping, period. And same goes with many patients. They'll only collapse when they haven't slept like 2 days from the pain. And this person will just like wake up just to get pain meds and then go back to sleep immediately. And I'm like, those are moments that really make people wonder, okay, are you actually in this much pain? But obviously it's purely subjective, so you can never get 100% accurate assessment. Like the other pain scales that we use are for people who can't report pain. So, for example, if someone is autistic and you physically cannot get a response out of them, but you do like see them kind of fidgeting around a lot and like grimacing every now and then, or like groaning, like even when like normally dead silent, then you go based off of that. Or like even if they look like they're asleep, some people can still like grimace and fidget around in their sleep. Or some people just look like they're asleep when they're not, because they're just like out of it for, you know, one reason or another. That's why, like, I swear, pain is like simultaneously the easiest and most pain in the ass thing to actually take care of. Like, I feel like 90% of a nurse's troubles is usually a patient being in pain. Because either the doctors are being like, you know, the doctors are rightfully being conservative with pain treatment and then slowly advancing things so things just move at a glacial pace, or... What am I getting? 2 extra jumps. Yeah, let's go with that. Or... You know, narcotics are fun. People do it to get high, and there are people who do come to the hospital because they're just addicted, whether it's like intentionally just doing to get high, or because they just weren't given proper education, or just, and you know, some people are more susceptible to getting hooked on narcotics more than others. Because, you know, I definitely had a patient recently who, after a doctor went over like their course of, like, you know, going in and out of hospitals following a recent admission, it was very much a case of no one kind of seemed to explain to them what a proper pain regimen is, and also no one seemed to explain that if you're on enough and strong enough narcotics and you take them for a long enough period of time, when you stop taking them, you will have hypersensitivity to like everything, including pain. So if you stop taking them, your pain might be controlled, but you might actually just be more sensitive in general, and you might feel more pain than when you were off them. And that's totally reasonable. So you're worried that you'll get addicted to painkillers. Because here's the thing: when I was going through like a really rough patch not too long ago, after my first travel contract, I was like, I really needed some anxiety medications, and I wasn't expecting like anything. I went to urgent care. I went and I explained my situation. I was like, listen, here's my whole like mental health history. What's going on with me? Here's things I've tried. I have a therapist scheduled. I showed them the information. I have a therapist scheduled. It's in like 3 days. It's over the weekend. Is there anything that you can give me? I was expecting like SSRIs, even though in the back of my head I knew that those take like weeks to kick in. They gave me Xanax, and they prescribed it like twice a day, although they kind of didn't add as needed, but even though I kind of knew it was, I was going to take it exactly as prescribed, and I did. It was just twice a day for my anxiety. I would take it once in the morning, once at night to help me sleep, and I only got 3 days worth, so it was like 6 pills. I took 4, and I don't think I was streaming on YouTube at the time, so that VOD's not up there, but like, it was like when I was feeling a little bit better and I had my therapist appointment and I was feeling, you know, a bit better, I felt really weird. Like, I don't know what it was. I felt really weird, like super energetic and like, I guess in a way more positive. I was just super energetic, period. But just still had this baseline level of a weird feeling. And then as the kind of the stream went on, I started like mellow out a little bit and got a little like agitated too. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then kind of by the end of the stream, I was feeling okay, and I realized, wait a second. Ah, shit. I was withdrawing from benzodiazepines live on twitch.tv/vividoven. That was a fun experience, and it was literally like in the middle of that live stream, I realized, holy shit, this is what addiction can feel like. And I had like the tiniest glimpse, because in the back of my head, I was like, man, I could probably like go for those, you know, another benzodiazepine to like calm myself down because I was feeling really agitated. But I also knew it wasn't the same agitation that I felt normally. It wasn't anxiety. I was just like restless. So I knew like, okay, no, I'm not gonna take them because I don't need it. And then obviously, you know, the rest of the day I was fine and I didn't need those ever again. But it was just that realization of, shit, that could have gone so poorly for me. That was literally 2 days. Granted, I think they gave me 0.5 milligram of Xanax when I think some doses tend to be. Where's the portal? I'm getting distracted again. Oh, it's right there. When some doses are like 1/4 milligram. So perhaps it was like slightly above the normal minimum dose. But yeah, it's totally a fair thing to have, because like addiction is not necessarily you being like, well, I'm just gonna take this because it makes me feel the good. It's more often than not just I stopped taking it and my body's like, whoa, hold on, back that fat ass up, get that bottle back in your hand, because we ain't doing this shit, homie. I feel like dick. That's why I'll always say, like, listen, if anyone ever succumbs to addiction, I don't want to say it's okay, but like, it's not your fault. I think that's the important thing. It's not your fault. It's simply a nature of the it's like the risk of the medications that we use. But I mean, honestly, like, it's why this is another thing I hate about like trying to manage pain, because there are totally other ways we can try to like manage pain, like not even non-pharmacological ways as well, like distraction, meditation. I think it was like the primary ones. Then you have like hot and cold therapy. You have, I forget what it's called, adjuvant therapy, where you have like a big pain medication and then kind of like a more lower baseline. But the problem is, when people have significant pain, they don't see with complete reason that these things help. Which makes sense, because it's like if you literally got your arm blown off and reattached and your arm hurts because it got the sloppy jalopy from a shotgun, and someone says, okay, here's your oxycodone pills or your morphine injection, and then they turn around like an hour later and say, okay, here's some Tylenol. You're gonna be like, the fuck? But like the reality is things like you know, medications to help reduce swelling or longer lasting baseline pain medications for like aches can be like more effective than just increasing your dose of narcotics. Because the narcotics will always have a time where they are most effective and then wear off before you get your next dose, and then that takes time to kick in. And the Benari's like really good. I say as I get my shit rocked. But like honestly, it's a big reason why when patients have surgeries, they don't even make things like Tylenol as needed. They'll oh shit. I was too distracted with trying to get that thing. Balls. I say banana ring is like the best thing ever. Yeah, whenever you get pain, you think about doing other stuff, non-medical pain avoidance, but it never seems useful enough for the current pain. It really, like, it's not gonna take the pain away completely, but it can very much help a little. It's like doing multiple different things at once rather than just putting all your eggs in one basket. Alright, let's see if I can... And to kill with a sword. Go with ninja. See if I can do more evasion stacking bullshit and have a good time. But it's also people not, like, even stronger pain medications that they can get in between their regular ones, they just like don't take because they just have it in their head that if they're not getting the strongest stuff every time, that it's like, why bother? Like, you know, one time I had a patient lose their IV. They were in a lot of pain getting IV pain medications. And then while we were trying to get an IV in them because they had really fucking awful veins and everyone on our unit tried, so we were waiting for someone to come in with an ultrasound and do it. We were like, okay, it could take like several hours. Here's some oral pain medications. It's not as strong. Yeah, they tried to make it like an equivalent dose to the IV stuff you're getting. And then when we approached it with them, they just like literally laughed at us and said, don't even waste your time. And it's like, on one hand, I can definitely empathize with if you're having severe pain. On the other hand, it's literally your only option. It's that or suffer. But also, it is worth noting that it's like, yeah, listen, I've never gone through a surgery yet. I'm about to. It's not even it's not a complex surgery, so fuck it, who knows? So I can't speak for like what it actually is like for sure. Maybe my perspective would be different, but from like a medical and evidence-based standpoint, what we try and do tends to be most effective, but also kind of one of the most just declined. Like, no one will even give it a chance. Like, you literally have nothing to lose by taking Tylenol or you know, other medications in between this. Like, you're still gonna get your narcotics at the scheduled time as needed, but ideally you'd be getting all this stuff and then you would need the narcotics as frequently, and then we can like wean it off and it's a lot easier. But you know, everyone's different. You always brings different things. There's definitely some people who are like all like 100% on board for that shit and are pretty good about being compliant. That explained why it rarely seems worth doing for me, because for me pain is mostly just comes up a bit before you go to bed. Oh, that blows too. Yeah, I know, I feel that too. My pain's usually not too bad, but then when I'm like about to go to bed, it's like, hey, your lumbar is gonna turn into a fucking pretzel, and I'm like, well, thank you. I appreciate that. So now, like, you're tired. I mean, that also doesn't help, but like when you're tired, it's really hard to get involved in that too. Like this, there's so many factors. It ain't black and white, obviously. Luck. I don't think I have anything. Oh, actually, no, if I get luck, maybe that affects my evasion chance. Come on, no, I can't. If I had knockback, that'd be Pog. Yeah, hopefully I won't need much crazy shit when I go for my surgery. XP gain? I mean, it's only like a half-hour long procedure. Evasion, there we go. Can I evade the... I still want to try evading the Spidosi. Not Spido. Why do I keep saying Spidosi? I think I'm too Warframe pilled. I keep making jokes about Araxia, calling her the Spidosi, and it just kind of stuck in my head. The Scorpion Dossi. I feel like if you... Like, I think this game made me realize if you want to make an Ussy joke, it's got to be, like, less than 2 syllables. You know? Like, Scorpion Ussy, it just feels like it's goes too long. Like, imagine if someone walks up to you and just says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Like, that don't hit as hard as a Spidosi or some shit like that, you know? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I'm gonna fucking die. Goodbye. Yep, okay, poison can in fact kill you. Honestly, for you, the most discomforting part was how quickly and quietly the knockout mez worked. Honestly, that's the only reason I've put this procedure off for so long. Anesthesia fucking terrifies me as a concept. Especially because there's two people I am familiar with who, to my understanding, had passed away while under anesthesia as a result of complications with the anesthesia, like an allergic reaction or some shit. I believe it was Monty Ohm, the guy who worked on Ruby, and like some old machinima stuff, and God, who the fuck was it as well? I think Data Reaper. I think that's what happened as well. So I'm like, it's not good going into it. I'm also a very anxious person. Like so many things don't bother me except my own mind, which is the unfortunate reality of life. It's like everything about my mindset and like my position in life is fucking great, but god damn it, I am just inherently such an anxious mess that it like holds me back from so many things. Like I had to force myself to like function in certain situations. Well, I guess I'll try and get moldy cheese. You want to stab, waiting for the second one and asking when the procedure will happen and getting told it's done. Oh no, I'm not sure if that's better or worse. Yeah, but yeah, I know anesthesia works very quickly. Like I've seen actually quite a few clips a long time ago. People being like, hey, you know, count to 10 after we give you the medication. They reach like 5 and they're like, and what sucks is I believe they're actually, I think some doctors do a septoplasty under local anesthesia from what I read, but obviously that's just basic Googling, so I don't inherently trust it. I was like, man, like here's the thing, I like they could do some insane procedures under local, or I forget if there's other names for it, because I remember as a kid, what the fuck am I saying? This is literally like when I was in nursing school. Wait, that was 7 years ago. As a kid, I saw a C-section performed with the patient awake. I didn't know they did those things awake. I mean, I sound like I'm panicked, but I'm gonna be honest, the entire time I was like, that's fucking cool. I don't know how to describe it without it, because I'm a nurse, so it's like hard for me to reach the too much detail part. All I'll say is the patient was fully awake while I watched the surgeon and the like assistant perform Mortal Kombat finishers on the patient to get the child out. Like they went after that child like it owed them money. And meanwhile, I just hear the patient go like, ooh, I feel a little tug there. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? But like, I also imagine it's difficult because, you know, they're going into my nose, so that's kind of its own thing. It's like, man, imagine if you had to sneeze in the middle of your nose getting getting torn the fuck up. It was super interesting to watch. Like, all I'll say is, at least in the context of that surgery, you probably think of surgeons being like master craftsmen of like, wait, this is poison, but this is fire. And I got overheal though, didn't I? I see like a tiny bit of yellow. Oh, I banished it. Oh, well. I don't have anything to banish. I'm fine with that. Like, does the burn give me overshields? It looks like it does. That's weird, but okay. Yeah, I don't have moldy cheese. Like, you think like surgeons are like super high precision, and I mean, if we're talking about neurosurgery and shit like that, like 100%. Like when it comes to their skill set, they are absolutely precise. But from what I saw, it genuinely looked like they were just kind of like freeballing it. Like, you know, they were just basically like slice it, like they like. So it's. I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. They weren't using the knife nearly as much as you think they would for a surgery like that. Okay, I guess I'll explain. Well, like, anyone who doesn't want to hear this, just like tune away for the next 30 seconds. Basically, once they like got access to the womb, and they already had like a big opening on the abdomen, the doctor grabbed one side with both hands. The assistant grabbed the other side with both hands. They looked at each other, they nodded, and they both yanked as hard as they could to like literally rip it open. And I'm just sitting here like, holy shit, am I gonna hear fatality? Get like play? But you know, if you actually have ever seen surgeons practice their stitching, like I think I saw neurosurgery practice his stitching by cutting open the top of an egg, sewing a piece of fabric onto the the sac of the egg without breaking it at all. At least now you know for certain you're not made to work in a hospital. That was the moment I realized I absolutely am, because like instead of like passing out of something, I was like, oh, you know, it's okay, we can get you a chair if you feel like passing out. I was like standing. I was like, I was trying to get a better seat so I can see this, because it was cool. And then like I don't even want to describe my first week on the job. I think some of the most disgusting things I've ever seen or encountered was like in my first month as a nurse, and I still didn't give a shit. Like, I've seen more disgusting things happen in the toilet of my fucking Arby's than that a patient has done. Make that what you will. All I'll say is, Jesus Christ. I don't. Oh my God. I don't even know how people manage things they do. You're way too squeamish. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think it really is cool. It's just very disgusting. Very disgusting. I'll probably take out the boss. Projectile count. I got the evasion tome. I highly doubt I can walk up to him and... Yeah, no, you can't execute him. Saw the inside of your hand once and you think you've seen enough humans behind the skin. Completely understandable. It's funny because like if I was outside of a hospital, I really wouldn't want to see it. But if I was inside of it, I'm in like, this is my fucking job. Am I gonna get comboed? Excuse me? But like when I'm inside of the hospital, I am in purely in I'm fucking alright. Like I'm at work. I don't give a shit anymore mode. So I just like stop caring. Ow. I gotta stop jumping around, I feel. Ooh, maybe that 5% chance can be increased by luck. Once I actually get more luck to my luck tome. Alright, we got 3 minutes. I've been meaning to test to see if killing the boss automatically triggers the final wave. Well, I'm almost certain it will. Yes, you get 10 seconds. Need chests. I'll activate this thing. Nice. And I have blood magic, so that'll be nice. Oh, cool. The ghosts linger around you for a little bit. Yeah, I'll go Lifesteal. Come on, I just want to talk to him real quick. Gas mask, another one. Ah, damn it. Movement speed. Let's get the fuck out. Well, what if I touch the goddamn chest? Also, yeah, to be fair, if you're a 16, that makes sense. Grab this, and then if I like stand completely still. Then once this ends, I just instantly press E to go to the portal. Goodbye. Okay, the internet's still holding up. That's nice. Dry and crusty reminds me of last. I forgot that was the tagline. Christ. I doubt it, but I'm really hoping that this shift I pick up like would cover my surgery. At least paycheck wise, or at least get close. Because I don't have insurance. It's like $5,000. And that's just the surgery, not accounting for like the 2 to 3 weeks of missed work I'll make. Thankfully, it's a quick recovery. Like I said, it's like a week. But I'm gonna get there early. But it happens but I'm like coming back or right before Thanksgiving, so I had to like make the plane the plane ride, or get the plane ticket, hoping that I won't get delayed. But I'm used to cutting things close with bullshit like that. It's just how I do. I don't know why. I've always managed to put everything off last minute. Even stuff that like you really shouldn't. But I always come in clutch in the end. Like every single time. How? I don't know. When I'm stressed, I come up with options that didn't exist. Like, I left 3 hours early for a flight back to Florida from Tennessee, and I was vaguely familiar with the Nashville airport, but I also I also misjudged how far the walk would be and like when the buses would come to pick me up. So I was like so nervous. I straight up with my backpack, and I think it was just my backpack. With my backpack, I ran from the parking lot all the way to the main airport in 30 minutes. I want to point out I left 3 hours early to get from when the plane departs. It took me like an hour and a half to get there because traffic at 5 in the morning and going to Nashville is the worst thing ever because it's a major city. Fun. So I literally ran in half an hour. I ran like 3 miles because that's how far away the parking lot was. I got lucky the bus didn't come the entire time. And when I made it to the TSA line, thankfully there was nothing there. No one there, so I was able to get through on time. But I had like 10 minutes to catch the flight. And it was in a terminal that I had to take a shuttle for. But because a plane was taking off, the shuttle had to stop for like 5 minutes. So as I was there, they had like literally 1 minute left to get back in the plane. As I was like running in through the gate, they see me and they were like, "Nah, you're good. No, we'll wait like extra 20 seconds for you." It was like literally all the way on the opposite end too, of that terminal. And I asked like, "So how late was I?" They're like, "We were pretty much just about to stop boarding." And I'm like, "Well, bitchin'." But like the fact that I left 3 hours in advance and still was not on time, or always like barely on time, was like kind of ass. That's why I wanted to take the train, but the nearest train station to me is like 100 miles away, which sucks because I love the train. It's just way comfier than. It's way comfier than the planes, because trains are just in general way comfier. Like you get you pretty much get first class legroom on a coach train. It's disgusting. And then you get like free Wi-Fi the whole time. You get plenty of outlets to charge your shit. You know, you're not in a rush because there's no like mega TSA security checks. You just kind of show up. You just like, all right, get on the train, relax. It's overnight, so like you get breakfast. It's not great breakfast, but you get breakfast. Yeah, it takes so long to kill one scorpion OC. I love how gas mask works on the fire too. That's kind of gross. Ouch. Man, tier 2 does so much damage. You really got to build for defense, it feels like. Pick up range, max HP, max HP. Like more than I feel like you normally would. Earn money by moving around. Hell yeah. Is it like the faster you go, the more you get? I mean, it's hard to tell because I'm constantly getting cash from killing enemies. Humble has an Avatar RPG bundle. Oh shit, oh fuck. I looked at chat, god damn it. Avatar RPG bundle? Hold on, what? I'm curious what like the last Airbender Avatar? I'm like kind of curious. Oh yeah, what the fuck? Wait, what? Hold on, there's a tabletop for Avatar The Last Airbender? I guess Avatar Legends. That's sick! I'm not gonna buy it, but I'm actually really happy that exists. Oh yeah, they get some really nice physical items. Holy fuck. Hold on, let me pop this open. No revealing information. No, we're good. Look at this shit. Get a fucking deluxe dice bag. That looks kind of rad. GM screen, a journal pack. Honestly, I mean, it's $50. I don't think I'd pay $50 for the journal pack, but I kind of want that. That looks rad. Also, it has to be okay. All right, it's Avatar's 20th anniversary. That makes sense. Because I was like, I know they just announced an Avatar The Last Airbender fighting game coming out next year. Or I guess Avatar Legends. I guess that's the series called. I've only ever watched The Last Airbender. Missing localization for damage. I assume damage. It's kind of funny. Oh, is it the instant kill? Yeah, I gotta pee real quick. Be right back. You saw that too. It'll be interesting how the game goes. I have a feeling it probably will die pretty quickly. I mean, fighting games are like crazy fucking niche, dude. Ain't no way that shit's gonna like pop the fuck off. I'd love for it to, but I also kind of doubt it. God damn it. God damn it. We're so close. So close, man. All right, let's see if it'll ever fix itself. I don't want to restart my fucking computer again. Is it slowly recovering? No. No, it died. Oh, is it reviving? Are we slightly back? Wait, really? Hold on, is it? It actually kinda is. You're right. Like, that's not terrible. Okay, I think it's stabilizing now. It's very slowly. Like, wait, no, never mind, it's dead again. I like how, fuck off. What? No. The timing is so fucking funny because I hit 10 concurrent viewers as my internet's like shitting itself back and forth. I've been like 6 the whole time, but right when my internet dies, suddenly it jumps to like 10 people watching, and I'm like, motherfucker, why now? Why are you doing this to me? Please. I'm here to entertain the masses. Yeah, it's... Alright. Okay, yeah, it's actually surprisingly stable. I guess we'll just continue. It doesn't seem... Your internet can't handle your new fame. The moment 10 people are watching, my internet thinks I'm like seeding dirty torrents. It's like, bro, I can't believe you're uploading episodes of like 1980s cop dramas. Nah, we can't handle this. Get the fuck out. God, that animation for the BRB thing is like agonizing. Like every time I look at it, I notice like the calf gets bigger as the leg goes down because I didn't animate it. So the way I animated it is everything I animated everything in one like as you see it pretty much. So the table was there. So I pretty much kind of like approximated what the foot would look like with the table there. And as a result, I kind of just made the leg like suddenly get chonk as fuck near the end. Okay, it looks like it's getting a little, it's slowly creeping back up. It's now kind of like staying consistently at end. Did I die again? Yep, okay. I love watching it. It's trying so hard. It's going like 3,000, 4,000 kilobits a second. And then a second later, it just hits, it hits 0. Okay, we're back to 3,500, 2,900, 2,500, 3,000, and 0. 1,000? Oh, we hit 4,000. That's a record number. Because for reference, I usually stream at 5,200 kilobits a second. The little connection that could. I believe in you. Hold on, I need encouraging music. Let me mute the VRB screen. I'm playing inspirational anime music. This stream's gonna get fucking demolished. Come on, internet! You got this! I believe in you! Back when the ISPs keep bringing you down, you always bounce right back up like I believed in you. I'm backing you every month, $59.99 every single month for gigabit. And you've always had my back. Now it's time I have yours. More than financial backing, of course. I wish I could have like a region capture so you could see the internet bouncing up and down. It's already getting demolished by the connection. The copyright isn't gonna do much more damage. You're fucking right. Am I actually able to do like a region capture? Window? New window. Apparently I can't capture OBS as a window. Well, that's lame. I mean, it's not gonna do much because I think it's actually fixed now. Okay, I think we're good. Sorry for the slight detour. God damn it. Wrong screen. Back to Megabonk. Keep a little bit quieter. I mean, the fact that it was still kind of vaguely working makes me a little bit happier because I can at least vaguely try and work with that. Before, it was like frozen. Like, at the very start, it was just straight up frozen. Who do I want to play? I mean, I really like... Oh yeah, of course, we got sus AMOG. Instead of doing that, I will, however, turn in these quests. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, it's happening again! Fuck! Oh, and now we're back. It did for a second. It feels like I'm speedrunning a loved one slowly passing away from a crippling disease. One day they're fine. One day they're like back in down in ICU. Another day they're back on the floor. They're doing better. Back in the ICU again. Oh, actually no, shit. As I say that, no, we're back down to 2,400 kilobits a second. Okay, we're back up. Okay, we're getting ready for discharge. You know, they're going home. They get sent back and they decline again. They're back in the hospital. I'm really sorry if anything I'm describing is a bit too real. I live in a hospital. What speedrunning Red Dead 2 feels like. I can only imagine. I've heard things about that story. Okay. Yeah, challenges. What the fuck do I need to do? Let's killings with the sword. If I can get freeze enemies with the ice cube and deal lightning damage. This is gonna be scuffed. Just go with like Birdo, I guess. Let's see if I can do tier 2 desert. Birdo, get the sword and get a lightning thing and just like get 3 out at once. All right, so okay. I was looking up some of the soundtrack for this game. Some of the tracks are already fucking meme tier. Apparently this track is called She Mega on My Bonk All Night Long. And all I can say is nice. That's all I don't even have anything to say anymore. I think it's kind of wrapped around that there's so much fucking stupid Zoomer humor that if it genuinely bothered me, I would have quit this game already. But I'm kind of all for it. A bird with the sword lightning abilities sounds familiar. The only thing at the top of my head that I could think you're referencing is Night Rain. Is that correct? If not, I have genuinely no idea what fucking arcane bullshit you could be talking about. Because I assume the Guardian is like, if he's miracle based, then he uses lightning attacks. I like know just enough Elden Ring, or I guess FromSoft in general. Actually, no, they wouldn't call them miracles. They're called incantations, like faith in not Night Ring. That's for sure. Oh, because I know there's a bird, like one of the classes is a bird, like a bird guy called the Guardian, and I think he gets like the miracles. As far as you know, the bird boy's a halberd, not a sword. Oh wait, shit! Oh, I gotta restart. Fuck! I grabbed the wrong ability. He does? I don't know if you can change weapons like in a regular Souls game. So I actually couldn't tell you. If they still kept the mechanics, I assume that you can, if you like find a sword, you can equip it instead. What the fuck are you referencing then? 'Cause I actually have no idea. Unless I do, and then I just like locked into the deep recesses of my mind. Oh, I guess it's basically the same exact run because speed. You wouldn't know either. You never played. You know what? Fair enough. I figured you'd be vaguely familiar with the Guardian. You'd hear he's like a bird guy, and then you're like, oh, bird? Pog? Thorns? No, it's more damage. I'll take that. Oh, there we go. Internet's dying again. Wait, what? Huh? What just happened? I watched it go to 0, and like, I have my internet capped. I have my internet capped at like my streaming at like 5,500 pretty much, so it never stays around there. It went to 0 and it bounced back and it was at 8,000 kilobits a second, which is like suddenly it rises from the grave like the fucking Undertaker, starts streaming in 8K and then just dies. That was my internet's rally day. Suddenly, they're fully awake, alert oriented, like nothing ever happened. I'm gonna stop going with this analogy. I'm almost certain that's gonna be really depressing for some people. I do apologize if this is something you're currently dealing with. This is what you have to deal with when you're here. For me, I live outside of a hospital, and I don't mean that I'm a frequent patient. I almost wish I was, because that would be easier than being a nurse sometimes. There are days where I was like, man, I wish I was my patient right now. We're both suffering just as much, but he's getting drugs. Banish, knockback. I don't need that. Ouch. I was looking away for a second. Fuck. But before my internet died, I looked and I saw the dropped frames were at 6.9%. I've been trying to make my Supra my Supra Vandal in Warframe like good. I have a very specific build I've made. It's so hyper specific, but it took me several days to perfect, and I'm very happy with it. It is a health tanking Jade that goes like with Jade's Judgment augment that has like really high strength and duration for the augment. Only for a boss to get here. Okay, cool. This couple. Nothing. I can get 3,500 HP thanks to Topaz Shards and Arcane Blessing. Take that. 10% more damage. More damage, why not? And my Supra has a Riven. Before it was just like, plus multi-shot plus damage. And it was fine. The numbers aren't that high, but at the time, before we had galvanized mods, it was good. I kept re-rolling it to see if I can get heat and cold, so I can remove 2 mods and still get blast for my Topaz Shards. But the moment I was like, okay, I'll stop at 69 though. Maybe I'll get something funny. I got crit chance, crit damage, puncture damage, and minus damage to Corpus. It's perfection. It is perfection. It is such a good Riven now. Like, the build already worked fine, but with the Riven, it's like nutty. Little speed, size, luck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, I got double jump. I forgot I can do this. Yeah, I can't really hit things as easily. Slurp gloves. Oh no, fuck that. Yeah, get the scarf. Over fucking powered shit right there. But yeah, it definitely works. I was taking it to the Elite Deep Archimedia, Elite Temporal Archimedia, and it do be fucking and it truckin'. Granted, it's also because I have a Panzer Volpaphyla offloading my viral. I mean, you kind of need viral on anything for like it to be good if it's not like meta shit. And the Supra Vandal with Primary Crux, like the reason I want to use it is because I just want to stand still with Jade and go like, brrr, and the Supra is, has like really bright projectiles, so it's noticeable, and 420 rounds, nice. But with Primary Crux, it basically has infinite ammo. I'm literally firing for minutes at a time. That said, using Zada's Whisper because of the bubbles is really fucking funny. Because it'll like create this like disco rave light show inside someone's face, constantly hitting them, and then when they die and the Zada's Whisper goes away, they'll like slowly float out and start like murdering everything around the other enemies, or getting sucked up into another Zada's Whisper bubble. It's so fucking cool. Does the Super also have an augment that makes ammo free if you don't hit an enemy? That's the Convectrix. I wish it did. The augment for the Supra is 20% final status chance. So no matter what your status chance is, add 20% at the very end. If you have like 400%, it's now 420. If you have 10%, it's now 30. Does not matter how many bonuses you have, it just adds 20, which is kind of fucking sucks. It really is a little disappointing, but it is what it is. Banish Axe. Yeah, it's the efficient battery thing. Yeah, it used to be worded even worse. Because if I recall, it used to say base status chance. Now it's just final status chance. But yeah, I gotta stay in the air. Oh, he's just trying to suck, why not? Oh, I could've gone attack speed, shit. Oh, get up here, you skeleton bastard. Come on. Come on! Touch him! Fuck. Like, that build could also work way better with, like, pretty much anything else. But I just wanted to use the Supra. Like, I could have even skipped Light's Judgment, because I'm not even using Archon Vitality to double the heat procs, but I have enough duration that it can still instantly kill a... I want to say instantly kill. Oh, fuck, this might be it for me. Shit! Yeah, I know, I'm dead. Unless I can, like, level up. Wait! I ain't out yet, boss! I ain't down for the count yet. Touch the tornado. I can grab this. No! Things are around there. I have no life regen. This is not good for me. Okay, what if I... Shit! Ugh. I forgot the physics are so weird in this game. Attack speed? Thank you. Chest. Can you give me something that I want, maybe? You also finally bit the bullet in order to Steam Deck. If it goes on sale, you'll mail the deck with a little battery pillow at it. Hell yeah. Hopefully that shit works out for you, dude. Steam Deck sounds fucking rad. Like, I have a Switch and I like the idea, but I don't play Nintendo games, really. And the real reason I have a Switch is because it was a gift from my brother. So I still try and use it. Ooh. Uh-oh. 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 I heard an item drop magnet. That could be good. Oh, wait, no, there's a Shrine of Suck there. I need that instead. Swarm. We ain't making it out of here, boys. I don't have any other item. It's just this thing. Please only spawn in front of me right there. They fucking bit my ankle. I was trying to get a sword or the lightning staff. Okay. We're always making progress towards something. You know what? That's also entirely fair. I'm actually like super glad the Steam Deck came out, because I actually used to be a huge proponent of the Steam box back when that was like a pie in the sky idea of like, yeah, let's have standardized PCs to make PC gaming not only easy to get into, but it allows developers to kind of like focus their optimization a bit better. And then it came out and there was like a billion different Steam Decks, and how good they were like very complicated and kind of immediately defeated the purpose of what the Steam Decks were supposed to do. So, rip. But the fact that the Valve, instead of like licensing it out, was just like, yep, This is our thing. Get fucked, everyone else. Absolutely love it. And I hope they keep it up. Because it sounds like it's actually been very popular. Oh, what the fuck? Dick. Luck? Yeah, let's go with luck. Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, no, I'm actually super happy they did that too. Like I say, as currently a user of Windows, I'm 10 now. I am more than happy that they're basically having a pretty fucking good excuse to go to Linux. Like one that's honest to God, like easy to get into too. Because I probably would have moved to Linux earlier, but I'm not that much of a tech guy, and I don't think there's a soul out there who's made Linux not sound like it's a confusing thing to even like look at. And I'll be honest, until I can literally just install Linux exactly like Windows, where it's basically just like fucking I actually forgot how I even installed this on this computer. But I basically just put one thing in there and we're good. I might just stay Windows because unfortunately I have other things to worry about. Sword, nice. I would like size. Size tome. But then I have no defense if I do. I just realized. Shit. Fuck it, size, we ball. Yeah. That's the ultimate end goal. Can't grab that. Damn. That's fine. Open this. What am I gonna get? Oh, well, that's cool. Unfortunately, I have a sword now. So until I get like a lot of size, I probably won't be... Oh! It spawns right on top of me. I guess silver again. Ooh! Man, fuck the fuck the scorpion. I'll see ya sometimes. Jesus. That it probably would have been better if I wasn't flying. I could dodge it better, but damn, that thing kills you fast. All right, well, gotta run over. Someday it'll be able to have Microsoft and people lose one more excuse to still support that ghoul of a company. Yeah, I'm really hoping that more people get off Windows. Like, if we're talking like Windows 7 or earlier, I'd be like, you know what? I don't know why you would. Like, perfect OS. For like a regular ass person. And then Windows 8 was like, hold on, I have to deal with ads now? In my operating system? Or whatever the fuck was going on back then? Nah. I ain't down for that shit no more. Crit chance. I mean, damage would be good. You know, I do wonder if it's a case of you either have to build for a shitload of defense or just go all damage for like tier 2 and 3. Because we haven't even done fucking tier 3 yet. And like when we get to tier 3, we just have no damage. Oh, chest. Also, I love the. I think this was recently added or something. It seems like the developer has posted this after posting all the other soundtrack. And I also don't remember hearing this when I first played the game. Like a bootleg version of the Giga Chad music as the... Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh, God. I'm toast already. Yeah, I mean, it could also be luck, because like I said, there have been, like... Have I gotten damage? Well, technically, it's my 3rd upgrade. But I still haven't gotten damage in my primary. Just want to point that out. Like, maybe, like, 1 upgrade. It was like, what? It's only level 2. So that'd be fair enough. No, its base damage is 9. Yeah, it does feel like luck's a little bit more involved than prior. Like as in prior games in this similar style, like Vampire Survivors, where it's like you get your weapon, the upgrades are pretty much set. HP regen, more size, armor. Get a little bit of armor, if anything. I do know I'm missing 2 weapon slots as well. I'll see how I unlock those. The chance if I go with crit damage, come to think of it, because I don't think I have the crit damage tome. Yeah, that's actually a good point. It probably is more like a Risk of Rain type beat in that regard. Right? It really is just like sometimes you just get screwed over, and it's like that's it. Is there another charge shrine I can grab around here? Nope. I grabbed all those. That was a combat shrine though. One thing you're looking forward to with the Steam Deck. Oh, Scorpion OC Hole, gotta be. I have to put all my eyes on that Scorpion OC before it fucking demolishes me. Whoop! Fucker! I must be, like, I feel like that's really hard to avoid. Because you kind of have a little bit of momentum. Oh, there's a magnet there. Okay, jumping is a good idea to get to avoid that. But not just staying in the air where you're really slow. Oh, shit. Lightning? Oh, shit! Oh, God. It scared me. A chance, tome again. Shield tome, probably? Oh, wait, right. I immediately get hit with poison, and I'm like, that's not a good idea, right? God damn. Fuck you, Scorpion OC. Now let me get over there and demolish them. Can I grab this real quick? Please. I think I did. Well, I at least got... Fuck off! Some of the swarm. Okay, cool. I killed enough enemies with lightning damage. I still get hit with that? Oh, no, I didn't. Whew, okay, now I can start attacking this thing. As I just get fucking destroyed. I'm not gonna lie, that slow down kind of sounds rad. Yeah, like the inability to... Oh, shit. The inability to, like, focus down bosses because you're kind of just at the mercy of RNG of the skills is a little annoying. Like, there's apparently an aim ability, like, in the keys, but if I hit right-click, it doesn't fucking do anything. Also, I like how the aim is right-click. I mean, it makes sense because that's what it usually is in other games, but the fact that it's a right-click and not left-click when left-click does absolutely nothing is just kind of funny to me. Okay. Let me just get the suck. I've been all over the place. Refresh. Refresh. Sword. Take that. More damage and projectiles. Good chance. Ooh, that's some damage though. Maybe it's to avoid people picking up upgrades accidentally. Oh no, well, okay, left click does select things. Like I am using my mouse button to select, but like as far as gameplay goes, it doesn't actually do anything. Like I can't like click to fire or interact. I guess interacting makes sense because it'd be weird if you used the left click to interact with things. I've already seen a lot with Warframe's default keybinds. X to use is still the most wild thing ever. And Dying Light's control for basic functions. You know what? You got a good point there. Yeah, I actually do have a good point there. All right. Oh, that's a lot of scorpions. I'll kill them, and then I should be good to start looking for the portal. Digital count. Bounces. Okay, it's like doubles the amount of the shit that it gets hit. What's that? That's another Shrine of Suck. I'll be fine without that money thing. You know what? While this thing attacks things at random, I'm just gonna stroll around. Uh-oh. Whew. Can I take both of these? The range is just tiny. Just small enough. Whoa. Whoa. XP game? Ooh, how did I not get hit that time? Oh, I wish I had that. I can use it if I stay in the air. Oh, they're fast. Want to buy some movement speed? Ooh, okay, no, I gotta stay in the air now. Okay, I can only one-shot them with a sword if it's a crit. But I still hit multiple times at least. This is so sketchy. Oh yeah, right. I could probably just like bunny hop. Did the scorpion he distract you from your messages before the LMB stuff? Probably. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah, I kind of did. You look forward to being able to play more modern games with more modern. You mean games that came out after 2010? Hell yeah, you can play Portal 2. Every video gamer's dream. Oh. I kind of like demolish this guy with sword. Kinda. He do be hurting though. Okay, I just wanna... What he has for sale? Health regen. I'll grab that, fuck it. Oh, actually, I thought I had one already but that was the other run. Health regen? Yes. That'll cancel the poison. Uh-oh, they're staying on me. Uh-oh. You know what? I'll come for that chest later. Maui, free shit. Attack speed, I'll take it. Give me that. Oh, another one. You know, it always feels weird when some games are like really detailed. They give you a lot of detailed information, and sometimes just also completely neglect to give you some very obvious information. Like the function of that cursed doll is just absolutely wild that it does not tell you what the fuck it does. Also, why is that skull so big on my screen? That's spooky. Was it always that big? Gas mask? Do I have... Oh, I have 2 cheeses. Alright, alright. We might be cooking with some gas here. Overhealth while my shields protect me. Right, I have to deal with the golem, like, pecking away at me while I deal with this dickhead. You don't recall being that big? Okay, almost certainly he's just bugged. Oh. Okay, he actually specifically has an attack that tries to lead his projectiles on you. That's why I was getting juggled earlier. So mean. Oh, wait. Big kaboom. More health, I'll take that. Nice. Did y'all count size? Yeah. Let's grab that. This does mean I will miss out on a chest. That was the first level 4 is the first damage upgrade. Christ. I mean, I think I got more projectiles, but still. Need some base damage. Because if I shoot 5 projectiles everywhere and it doesn't even fucking kill anything, and that's not doing me anything. Projectile bounces, size, I mean, I guess. Yeah, I'm not risking. I'm not risking the going for that chest. It's one chest. It'll probably be dog shit anyways. Oh, there's another Desperado there. I don't want to deal with tier 2 Desperado. I think I'm good. Like that is hella tuned up. Oop, more movement speed. Actually, what I needed. Okay, at least when I do crit, which is a pretty good chance, I actually start to kind of pump out some fuck-ass damage. Ooh, nice. You think the game you're looking forward to most on the deck is Amber Isle? Just because you desperately need a cozy game that isn't Stardew Valley? I assume it's because you've played a shitload of Stardew Valley. Can I get more? What if I just keep doing these things? What does it look like if I get a bunch of these things and that's it? What did I lose? I like how it doesn't seem to indicate what I lost. I lost the cheese there. Maybe I'm like missing something in the heat of the moment of streaming. That happens. Okay, still seems to, even though I have 4 of them, it still seems to kill enemies in like 3 seconds. That projectile count, it's just crit chance. I'd like more base damage. You played a decent amount. You don't like the Stardew Valley? Ah, yeah, that's fair. For me, RuneScape is my cozy game. Just because, like, no rush to do nothing. I mean, I guess if you're, like, bang for your buck kind of guy. Because, you know, it is a subscription-based game if you're paying for premium. Even though there's still a shitload of content to do as a free player. There's, like, no rush. You just kind of chill, sit there, grinding, chilling and skilling, as I like to say. I might, ooh, I get Ice Cube. God damn it! I was cucked out of my ice cube by the fucking Scorpion OC. You son of a bitch! Fuck it, I'm going to space, I guess. I don't care. Actually, grab this and then maybe do some damage. Or she could be all the way up there and I can't hurt him. Fuck. Amber Isle also has a timer, but it's action-based. You can take your time doing one thing with no stress of passing out, getting robbed of your own house. Okay, how much do I need? 1,500. I have 420. Nice. Well, not nice because I want more. God damn it. Like, without wind up, I feel like I just cannot react to that very effectively. Alright, can I quickly activate this without getting demolished? 8% size? Sure. And a swarm. Projectile speed, if anything. Fuck her. 83 damage and she fires that many shots. That... Man. Why gotta be like that game? Desert got hands. I think it's fair to say Desert got hands. Okay, what the fuck? Well, it's a legendary item, so 25% chance to summon lightning when hitting enemies. Lightning can now stun enemies. Ooh. Get 500 max HP. The chonk plate. Increase max HP with blood magic 400 times. Kill 100 cactus enemies with thorn damage. Oh yeah, what the fuck do they need to do to unlock this bitch? Ah, use the thorns. Alright. Let's... pick Sir Oofy. I'm gonna assume getting to tier 3 is like an achievement, effectively. Oh, don't worry. Maybe that'll be there once you get to the tier 3. That, or they're like, well, that's an old joke. This is like a pure brain rot Zoomer humor kind of game. Oh, I can get this eventually. Let me do this so I can get more. I don't know how much increased silver am I getting? You can't even tell me the most basic shit. All right, be right back. I'm gonna make a soda real quick. I'm thirsty. I would agree that it is like it is kind of a Zimmer meme too. It's mostly because it's just so ubiquitous, like prequel memes, that it kind of just feels that way. Like if anything, maybe like I don't know. I was gonna say like the joke that Jar Jar Binks is a Sith for, but that's like definitely millennial humor. It's really hard because like even stuff that's like very much in the square of, do I have anything to do in this thing? Because I don't want to fight the Scorpion this anymore. Free Maui head right there. I mean, I can refresh this bastard. Hell yeah. I don't know why I just ran into him. So I need Thorn's Tome. Thorn's Tome, and if I get the Aegis, we're golden. Wow, that's actually very short range. Like, at the very end of my sword's range, it loses the 20% damage bonus. I hope it increases with size. We'll find out, I guess. I need to level up soon. Ouch. Alright, let's... Oh, there's a charge arm right there. More damage. $13, but if I get closer, it does 16. Oh, cool, I got the Dexecutioner. That name makes me think, I swear to God, it's gonna say something like, don't tell anyone you leveled that up or some shit. Like, if... I really hope this game would redeem itself if it makes an only Afro joke. The legend never dies. I love how, like, and I speak for against myself as well when I say this. But I love how most people only know that video for the Giant Dad meme, even though the title is called "He's Back," as there was like history behind that. But that's like most people's first experience with that concept. Oh. No. Yeah! Refresh. More thorns. I will say it is a little disappointing that I think parts of that video, like as time went on, I'd say disappointing. I'd say more unfortunate because I'm more of a just let things kind of be as they were back then. Because it definitely was certainly a little bit of a different time. On classics, there's Knights of the Coconut. What? Yeah, I need some context there. If there is any you can provide. Okay, now I'm gonna shoulder check people. If they can die. 59 damage, Christ. I mean, I still take a lot. Chest. What do I get? Evasion. If I evade, do they still get hit with thorns? I wonder. Ooh, does this affect my thorns damage? Out of sheer curiosity. Can I have a boss just like run up? Oh, I think it does, because that does. He slapped my ass and took 69 damage. Yep, it actually does. Fucking incredible. Also, perfect timing. I wanna bet you watched that movie, but translating. I think German translations will always be fun. I'm very much not a movie guy, so I probably didn't. Uh-oh. Ooh. Very sketchy. Oh no! I'm realizing I probably need some way to heal. Whoa! Aw, man. I quite literally zigged when I should have zagged. I mean, I really have no excuse for this. I'm just terrible at this game sometimes. So I have to unlock the Dexecutioner now. For 21 balls. Oh, Monty Python. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I have not seen the whole thing, unfortunately. I am, however, aware of the Black Knight. God, such a good job. I mean, there's so many, like, everything I've seen of that is fucking incredible. Like, I'm pretty sure I literally referenced that on an earlier stream. Like, not long ago, where I screamed, "Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries." I don't want to keep going with Sir Oofy, because I feel like this never works out for me. I'm dumb as fuck. You're right, I won't. Because I mean, I already got the sword kill, so I'm good. Oh yeah, I needed Birdo kills. You want to do challenges? Try tier 1, see how that goes. Small boy. That's less damage, weird controls. You only have 6 minutes to win. Oh, and you get a permanent. I'm not taking any damage. That's kind of ass. What? Oh, you can only do one at a time. So let's do turbo mode. That sounds kind of fun, to be honest. I have to like get out of this shit quickly. I saw the red strings earlier. It's over there, okay. Not what I need, but okay. Projectile count. Oh, there's also some German movies you gotta rewatch. Someday that are in the same style of Monty Python. Like, Traumschiff, Surprise, and Der Shoot. Oh, I'm gonna fucking pronounce that. I'm sorry now. I refuse to make an ass out of myself by speaking German. I'm fine with making an ass out of myself by speaking English. Thank you very much. Take that. Just get damage. Get evasion. Why not? Move speed. Hell yeah. Jump higher and further. Take that. All right. What kind of cheap shit you got for me? Battery, attack speed. I think attack speed's better currently. It's fascinating to you, man. If you want like maybe not German, but if you want fascinating, I felt so confident pronouncing Chinese names when I made my Gunfire Reborn video, and then I fucking got corrected by a friend who I met later. Who's I forget what other country there's another country. I might be complete. Malaysia. It was Malaysia. That speaks Chinese. And he told me how to pronounce it, and I'm like, I was way off. Like, it's like, you know what? I'm good. I'm just not gonna attempt this ever again for the rest of my life. Maybe even like double commit and instead just only like use like turbo Americanized versions of shit. Oh, she's scaling really hard. Holy shit. Right, it's 5 times scaling, so every second is like 5 seconds. I'm 2 minutes in, it's like 10. Oh my god. It just hit me how hard things are scaling. Oh no, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I'm so fucked. If it's been 2 minutes, it's like the whole 10 minutes went by. Oh no. Yeah, 13k HP. Okay, so I think it'd probably be better if I spawn the boss early to like lock him in and then keep getting shit. Ouch. Well, I got kills as Birdo, so I'm kind of good. Is any consolation you pronounce Traumschiff very well, surprisingly well? Thank you. I say I absorbed it from knowing a German person, but I absolutely did not. Chest? I mean, I'll take it, I think. That skeleton's going away. That's whatever. Okay, invulnerability. Chests are now 70, but I'm really not killing shit anymore. I gotta stay just close enough to keep whittling away the boss. Maybe... Oh, wait, refresh. Attack speed? I need a weapon, I feel. Bow. Bow good. Bow real good. Oh, with all these attack projectiles too? Bow extra good. Oh yeah, now we're gonna start like immediately soaring through the ranks. as I get launched into the fucking sky. Bow, specifies crit damage, projectile count. Tornado. At the end of the day, that is more damage. Oh no! Burger. Nice. I can avoid that. Crit chance. Crit chance. If I get some sick crits with this thing, it'll absolutely demolish. Skeleton, can I touch his butt? Get some XP. Fuck! Ah! Ooh, shit, boy. Every 14 movements moved. Ah. Okay, he's dead. I think oh, there's two of them. Can I grab that? Just touch it. Oh my god, that was so close. That was so fucking close. Grab another one. Damage. Attack speed. Oh, and apparently must have gotten attack speed boost from something. Oh no, it's because when I evade, I gain double damage and attack speed, I think. So that's what was going on. Size, positional count. If I had poison, this would probably be much easier. But we're doing good. Actually, honestly, we're doing well, all things considered. And a time stop. I just gotta get the boss away from that thing. Oh no, we got him. And I got an achievement for beating the boss in 5 minutes. And I got a acid birdo. It almost sounds like a fucking bootleg Metal Gear Solid name. Wait, oh yeah, I just gotta quote-unquote survive. Yeah, turbo mode actually pretty good for trying to get that skin. Also, God, I really cannot wait for the damage attenuation changes for Warframe. I know, completely off topic of this game, talk about Warframe again, but God, I still did the weekly stuff against the enemies, but I mostly did it just because I want to play more Jade and I had enough of an excuse. I didn't do all the challenges. Actually, no, I never even did the ETA because the modifiers sucked for my build. It's like nowadays, I usually only play it if I can get most of the rewards and still kind of play a very specific build I like. Ouchies. Moving too fast. Also, I'm going to assume the bow's a really good weapon. Which, I mean, I don't doubt from what I've seen. Because I was looking at the leaderboards. Oh, another boombox. And what do you call it? And they're like all playing as Robinette. I'm like, oh, that doesn't surprise me. That bow does feel really good. And a plus crit chance per level. No, it wasn't crit chance, it was money. Abusing movement speed and evasion. Holy shit. Oh man, I lasted way longer than I should have. 6.7 times XP or silver coins though. Damn. Whoops, sorry, I hit that microphone. Also, God, yeah, anything to make enemies less hold attack. So I've always said I don't mind damage attenuation. I just feel like it's too severe. And the fact that they announced that damage attenuation was basically flat and never scaled to the enemy's like level or max HP or anything like that blew my mind and vindicated me because I'm like, that's literally all they had to do. Oh, I'm saying literally all I have to do. It makes it sound like it's too easy. But I kind of hate talking like that. But the fact that basically all they did was like, yeah, we actually just made it fucking scale this time. Yeah, look at that. It's all just people using Robinette. Someone's name is Feet on My Face. I just realized there's a decent chance I might load this in and someone has a porn avatar. That is a concerning reality I might face at some point. Speaking of feet on my face, I unlocked Bird's Claw. What does that do? How much does it cost? 12. Let's buy... Oh no, I can't get the new character. Okay, I'll buy this thing. A piercing blade. Small chance to instantly execute an enemy. Why is it called the Dexcalibur then? Alright, I'll buy him. Oh, I had exactly enough. Bandit. A sneaky lad with a sharp sword. What'd he do? 1% attack speed per level? Bueno. Let's go. Let's try turbo mode again. Let's see what turbo mode's like for this guy. So I can like unlock his skin and see what he looks like with that. I hope they're like different per character and it's not like there's like an acid. Oh, it only attacks forward though. And that's fair. Wait. Oh, no, it attacks the nearest enemy. Okay. I mean, that's fair. Honestly, I feel like that would be really goddamn annoying. If you had to face every last enemy. Projectile speed, armor, power up drop chance. I feel like turbo mode, it feels like that's the best one. Oh, I forgot I don't have a double jump. I am a little sad that every character doesn't have a unique run animation. Just a very small nitpick. Shady guy. Cursed doll. That actually could be really good. Silver gain. Actually, yeah, silver gain. If I'm earning like a shitload of silver like really quickly from this, then I'll take it. Executioner, size, crit chance, attack speed. I'm not getting attack speed per level, but... Okay, when it says activate all the jukeboxes, I assume it's not like a cumulative amount. They're actually all different. Like, there's like a blue one, like maybe like a red one and a yellow one, I assume? So I'd have to go to like tier 2 and tier 3 to get the other ones? Is like my guess? Yeah, there's the chest. Ouch. Uh-oh. Movement speed. New weapon. Wait, did I have like iframes from grabbing the item and that's why I survived? And I'll take it. Another crystal. Nice. Attack speed, hella nice. Ooh, more movement speed. Damn it. You know what? I'm not too worried about HP right now. Let's find gold. Where is it? I saw the red lights over here. Ooh, there's a Maui. Uh-oh. Damn it. There's a second one here? Okay. It's playing the same song, so I'm not sure if that means anything. More attack speed, fuck it. More damage. Sick. And more damage. Sick. More... Eh. I'm not gonna banish that, all is considered. Evasion, I'll take it. It'd be really funny if you had to execute the boss. You know, didn't plan this out. Super short range. Fuck. No, you don't. No, get the fuck out here. Yes. Okay, cool. Whew. Refresh. Lifesteal. Aegis? I think that could save me. Maybe? High attack speed? Nah. Bow. Bow gonna come in clutch. Crit chance? Yeah, we got the damage now. We got the damage. If I... Oh, he's on the tree, too. Fucker. Ooh, and time is on my side now. I'm so glad the attack doesn't just keep going. Love how I'm not getting damage. Oh, hi, buddy. How's it going? I gotta position myself right here. Whew, got an evade. Come on, Death Mark, do your thing. Oh, that Death Mark does expire. That explains a lot. Oh, can I get near it? No, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah! Blood magic, projectile count, projectile count. Oh, projectile count. Because I get shotgun real hard. I should have banished it again. Crits heal. Ooh, oh no, I'm fucked. Fucked, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. The rock! The rock! I got literally stuck between a rock and a hard place. Are you shitting me? Man. Be that way. Maybe that range is not conducive to something like this. Let's just do a normal run. Is there anything I could unlock with... I'll just pick the Executioner still. And just not do a challenge. Let's see if we get a tier 3, I guess. I get the full experience of being against the boulder. I don't think I ever want to get bouldered again. I don't know how that somehow reminded me of Rock of Ages. I think it's probably the most disappointed I've been in a video game. Not that the game was bad at all. I did quite enjoy it. But like, I think after a few stages, I mostly stayed playing that game for the size. Mostly stayed for the humor. And then it kind of, the game, and as a result, the game kind of just felt like it dragged on way too long, where there's like multiple, it went from like, you know, one little gag and joke per stage to like multiple, I think. And I kind of just like never finished it. One of the very few games I've actually just like started and not finished because I just kind of didn't have it in me anymore. Then I watched the cutscenes and I kept laughing my ass off because that game is fucking hilarious. Summon the challenge. Who the challenge? Oh, some regular ass gobos. Oh, that's actually 2 elites though. What if you're gonna execute an elite? Size? Oh, I got a size tome? Oh, you know, yeah, because of the explosion for the shield. I guess I'll get 5 thorns. Might as well. It's free damage. I wonder if the explosion is influenced by thorns. HP regen. That could work. What if I do... Yeah, fuck it. Campfire. Kind of dog shit. Like, unless you're really fast, things spawn next to you so close, you really can't use it that often. Like, you have to have a lot of these things for it to actually make a damn difference. Jeez. The only game you ever played you didn't have the Lapata defense was Skyrim. I mean, that game's also long. Like, even the main campaign is long. And really, like, if there was any quit moment in Skyrim, it would be the fucking council. The fact you can't skip that is so ass. It goes on way too long. The characters were not good enough for me to want to keep listening to them like that. Straight up. Then again, the only quest left was the Alduin fight. That's a little bit okay. The fact, honestly, the fact you made it past the council and quit at Alduin makes me think, I guess partially you're not wrong, but you were like right there. You can actually skip it. You just have to finish the Civil War quest. I feel like it's longer. I mean, I guess that's probably more interesting, but I never even tried doing the Civil War quest. So I just like didn't. Ooh, I did not realize my shields were expended so quickly. You know what? What other challenges can I do? Let's see, unlocks. I probably should start looking at these things. I know I need to get the Thorns Tome up. Complete Tier 2 Desert with Tony McZoom. Get Precision Tome to 10. Let's print the Precision Tome. Ah, okay, I was close. This dragon head looking thing. Kill 100 wisps as fox. Sure. I guess I'll play the fox. Why not? Oh, they get luck. I probably should have looked at that. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Yeah, it is a war quest, and all you can say about it, Skyrim would have been a better game if it focused on that quest line. It just didn't have the... Honestly, every time I've played Skyrim at like modded, I never do the main quest. Because if you never do the main quest, you never have to fight dragons. You also never unlock shouts, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care about shouts. It's kind of like neat and funny, but the cooldowns are so long, I never get to enjoy them necessarily. Like, Fusro Da is a ha-ha funny. Whirlwind Sprint's kind of like a neat little movement thing, but like, the fastest cooldown being like goddamn 25 seconds or some shit just really did not help Skyrim's combat feel so goddamn slow, with things like stamina and magicka taking so fucking long to restore without you just chugging potions. You know what? I'll just gobble that up. Don't care. Also, finding out much later that the voice whenever you kill the first dragon of Dovahkiin, no, was added by a fucking modder in the unofficial Skyrim patch is like the dumbest thing ever. I actually watched that down the rabbit hole on the unofficial Skyrim special on the Skyrim patch. Oh my sweet Jesus. That video was a trip. And it does kind of make me annoyed that mod is required for like so many other mods. When it makes like so many completely random gameplay decisions that are basically at the discretion of the guy who made it, because I fucking felt like it more or less. Pickup range is nice, but I'll go with shield. It's really interesting because he's like, I don't like talking ill of people at all. I can definitely say from everything I have heard from other people about Arthmore, he is certainly a character, and many people can corroborate his character status. Oh man, it was definitely an entertaining watch. It was definitely a great use of it in a couple hours, or however long it was, like 40, like hour and a half. Projectile count. Yeah. More damage, why not? Good chance. Yeah, I'll take it. Ouch. Oh, she didn't get hit. Oh, so many double. Ah, damn it! Did I real shit? Yeah! I was hoping to get all three, but Then that one decided to spawn in and immediately fuck off. Which is kind of rude. Prominent primer, damage release, elite spawn chance. Go with that. A prominent programmer in one of Bethesda, one of the biggest mods of a Bethesda game, being an absolute prick. Another thing that sounds oddly familiar: modders have a tendency to be absolutely fucking unhinged. I'm sorry, like, this is like, I'm not even calling it out specifically. I've known so many modders who just, like, you either have the absolute god tier nicest people ever, Giga Chad meme modders, or like people who get really fucking into what they make and just like treat it as like I don't know, like maybe not even to like treating the mod as something sacred, but just kind of being touchy as a person. Like I've seen plenty of experiences. Okay, if you want an absolutely unhinged read, I hate that we have to keep going down this rabbit hole, but there is an amazing Reddit drama post about the Skyrim fetish mod that has gone through so much shit throughout the years, from like the developer putting in code so the mod wouldn't work for male characters. Like if you tried to use it on male characters, it would like crash the mod, or they would like have it hard coded that it would play the fucking like, instead of, you know, fetish noises, it would play the sound of Ryu doing a Hadouken to fuck with people. The guy like disappeared for a while. You don't know how to feel about that? I hate that you do. I really hate that you do. I'm trying to be vague so I can like give you the gist of it. But yeah, if I recall, like the guy stopped work on the mod because his parents found out that he was into this fetish and used it to blackmail him, unless he like went back to church and became a born-again Christian, and he came back to take over the mod. There's like 2 or 3 different versions of the mod. Until like someone came in and did a complete refactor of the mod to get around the gender locking things that he hard coded into the original mod. You can look it up. It has the greatest. First off, the way it was written was incredible. The guy who wrote it was like filling it with puns and stupid jokes, and it was so entertaining. But to get a taste of how fucking wild this was, the guy's name who made the mod, his name was Vegan. It was a Skyrim Vor mod made by a guy named Vegan. If that's not already setting it up to be the funniest shit ever, you clearly have a wild life. I mean, there aren't that many mods out there that have male exclusive prejudice. I can't speak because I don't know much about Skyrim's porn modding scene. And the fact that the shitpost of Vor is a female exclusive power actually didn't come from that situation kind of scares me. I eventually went back to be like, okay, what was the source of this? Turns out it was literally just a random fucking fur affinity comment on some dude's art. I'm like, wait, what? Why are people so weird? Why can't we all just be like normal for 3 seconds? You know what? If we were normal, everyone's lives would be a lot more boring. Oh, he just got the slurp gloves. You know, quite a bit. The funniest part, it's not because you're into it. It's because back then the only mod that had a non-lethal option was the bondage mod. Here's the thing, I actually know what you're talking about too, because I had a friend who was like who does like a lot of like plays a lot of modded Skyrim, and yeah, he was in fact letting me know that like, yeah, there are, like, he's like, listen, there are some fetish mods that actually do offer interesting content. You just have to deal with them being fetishes. And I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a shot. I think I spent like a week making a mod list and I never played it. So I can still say I'm innocent. And you know what's funny? I actually, now that you mentioned non-lethal, I do know people who have played the mod, and I believe that mod also does give you non-lethal options for subduing NPCs. There's apparently an add-on that allows you to like convince people to join you, like you know, like become allies, which is like, man. A fucking gratuitous fetish mod putting in more effort than Bethesda did. Ah, shit, I'm about to get fucking demolished. I don't have anywhere near as much damage as I was hoping. Look at that. I have no damage. Oh, this sucks. Also, where'd my HP go? Like, what happened to that? What brought it back up? I don't think I grabbed a healing item. I guess I didn't grab them 8 chests. More effort than most devs. Let's not see. You know what? Fair enough. Then again, like, people who make fetish mods are some of the most cracked out motherfuckers I've ever met in my life. Like, when, like, they know what they want, and they're not gonna stop until they die of a priapism somewhere along the way. Please, damage. It's all I, fuck. I got the suck. Oh well, at least I can shield gate fall damage. Oh, nice. And it was free. Big bonk. God, the fucking coconut bonk sound effect gets me every time. Every single goddamn time. I am a child. Sometimes I can write like a fucking 17-page dissertation about why something is like a plague on society with like literature sorted in. Oh fuck, I'm dead. Yeah. But then sometimes I'll hear a fart noise and just lose my shit. I am the duality of man. I think I specifically have to get the kills with the fox, right? Don't have to do anything special. Weapons, Dragon's Breath. Oh, kill 100 wisps. Did I get no wisps? Yeah, I didn't. I did not find a single wisp that run. Dick. Let's try this, actually. Maybe if we can get this. What's the swarm? Oh, they're different. There are. What the fuck? That's it. Just 2 times enemy HP, damage, and speed. Oh no! Oh shit! What the? I didn't notice that. That's so good. Also, I like how there's different challenges per mission. You know what? Let's do speedrunner. Do a simple one. So you're not doing the exact same shit for each stage and each tier. I wonder if when it says 6 minutes to win, if that means Like, if it hits 6 minutes, you instantly die, or if you at least get the ghost phase still. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Whew. I did not want the big suck. Shield, attack speed, I need attack speed. Revolver. Go all in on the revolver action. And get more crit chance. Projectile count, take it. Some good shit. Also, a lot of charge shrines here. Oh yeah, we'll have this in the bag. Crit damage. I actually have some money shrine. And wisps. I would like a wisp. I'd like a wisp swarm. That would definitely fuck. Also, that's actually a good point. I just realized, because I didn't get any wisps that entire run, that implies, or that suggests that the enemy waves are actually completely random. I was thinking they'd be set like in Vampire Survivors, where you know it's like, okay, it's 5 minutes, so these enemies are gonna spawn. Interesting. I mean, it's also my fault for just assuming that it is actually gonna be an exact clone. And they're putting in extra effort to do something like that, which, to be honest, it is slightly unnecessary. But it is nice. You can kind of like plan your run around the certain waves that can happen in Vampire Survivors. Plus, it can also make every area or every map feel a little bit more unique. Damage. In the back of my head, I feel like the projectile speed would have been better. With 30% more damage on the wand, the fire staff is going to be real good. That's like whatever. It's like free extra shit when I break pots, really. Now, where's that portal so I can, like, lay eyes on it? Now, 1 second. Oh, 1 second. Double check. Now we're good. Like, is my internet dying again? It wasn't. I'm glad we were able to get this started without having too many further issues. Because God, the internet absolutely shitting itself. It's not a fun experience. More attack speed. I could use that for the boss, if anything. If I can find it. It's huge and projectile counts. Man, I'm getting lucky with these things. Ooh, and it's a suck shrine. Sand golem, whatever. Oh wow, those fucking ghosts just demolished his ass. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Now I absolutely have to focus on the shrine. I am 100% good on damage, I hope. I trust. That bounces, more damage. There we go, I can grab that. Good chance for the revolver. Generic damage. Projectile count. Now we're talking. Base damage. Man, you lose so much XP. Just kind of sitting around. Okay, where the fuck's the... thing. Dick. Gotta be here somewhere. Swarm. Yeah, you know what? I'm bunny hopping around a lot. I'm foxtrotting. Where the fuck? Did I not go this way? There's 2 chests I haven't opened, so probably. Also, sadly, it is a mummy swarm. Damage to him. Portal? Where? I'm getting scared. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. Not enough time left. I don't see any red over here, so it's gotta be over this way. I don't see anything over here. I mean, now that everything's like kind of color tinted, it's kind of hard to see where the fuck the portal is from afar. I swear I already did a lap around this area. Did I just not see it because everything is fucking yellow? So seeing red on yellow is just not visually clear in any way. That probably is the case. If I don't make it, this is gonna be the last run anyways. And there's a sandstorm, so I can't see shit anyways. Alright, fuck this. That's so rude. RNG kicking me in the dick. But I guess I might as well, while I'm at it, just get the suck shrine. Oh yeah, it instantly kills you at 6 minutes. It didn't even stand a chance. Well, that blows. Ah, well. You know what the best part is, though? I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. And then the next day. And possibly the next day? It depends if I'm really enjoying the new Warframe update. I'll definitely play a lot of the new Warframe update on that day. I'm really happy to show off my Jade build. Even though I'm probably gonna instantly buy Noko. I can't wait for my stupid drawing. I've since his release, I knew exactly what I'm gonna put for my thumbnail in that video. Oh, it's good. Bonking is a lifestyle, not a choice. Okay, how many did I kill that round? 187. Not too bad. Not too bad. The luck tome to 12. Ooh. Black hole, get the knock. Oh. There's a lot of stuff I can unlock. Alright. Peace out, y'all. Click. That. Did I update the times? The days? I did. I'm glad I can provide an entertainment. Yeah, the 16th is kind of like a give or take. So holy shit, fucking Christ! I tabbed back in and I maintained like 8 something 10 fucking viewers the whole time. I guess I did a good job. I'm used to having like 2 people. Oh, hello guys. I didn't notice you were all here. I honestly, I just pretend I'm alone in my room. And at worst, Namagre is literally just some of the voices in my head. But for some reason, I'm hallucinating them into YouTube chat. This is an interesting change. But yeah, let me play more Megabonk. Also, that's not... There you go. Oh, shit. Now let's... Nope. Get ready. I am gonna get ready for that frame. Oh my god. Honestly... Oh, he said fame. I was talking about Warframe. Fuck! Dyslexia hits again. Honestly, if I can like maintain pretty decent viewership, even if it's like low amounts, that's all I care about. or rather just like a little bit of extra chat engagement. That's kind of all that keeps me entertained. I'm not in it for the numbers. I want to have a good time and hopefully help other people have a good time. But yeah, Megabonk tomorrow and Warframe Wednesday. I'll see the third person specifically to call you the voice in their head. To be fair, that's like like the streamer joke. Like pretending streamers are just schizophrenics. Well, okay, I'll put a stipulation and just say I'm using it more as like a pejorative joke and not actually making fun of schizophrenic people, because I've seen them in it. But you know, just pretending like they're crazy people, just kind of sitting in a room talking to themselves as if like there's an entire audience nearby, is just kind of like how you have to approach streaming to stay sane. So like when you have like one or two people who chat, you're like, ah yes, like the angel on my shoulder. I will in fact dive into the scorpion OC, and then you have the other guy who's like, no, I'm in it for the health of the stream. The other guy, and you go back to the angel, and he's just like, no, do it for the memes. Like it really doesn't help when sometimes chat can be like, you know what? Fuck it, we ball and always just go all in. You're just both. So you actually are. You really are. But yeah, it's like, especially with like chat's overall nature to usually want chaos in many streams. So it kind of plays up the fact that it's that like internal voice in your head that you turn on the stove and you think, what if you put your hand on that hot plate? I mean, it's hot, but do you know how hot it is? What if you you put your hand there? And then you think about it and just say, no, I'm not going to do that. It's like that, but it's other people on the internet telling you to like drink bleach because it'd be funny for the clips. Anyways, enough rambling. Have a good one, you guys. See you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern time, because that's just how my schedule works out. Peace.